Hi, this is Duncan for Tech Digest and Shiny Shiny, and here I've got Three's Ink 1, which is their Facebook phone. Now I've been waiting for this for a little while, and I think it's going to be quite special, and having played with it this afternoon, it is quite special. But before we get onto that, let's talk a little bit about the philosophy of what Three are trying to do with this one. They decided that smartphones are too expensive, which is true, they are. You end up sucked onto an 18-month contract, and what you're getting after 18 months ends up being quite slow, and you can't wait to upgrade and so on and so forth. So what they're doing is they've taken a relatively cheap handset and they've tried to make the software experience incredibly good as opposed to the hardware experience. And I think they've done a pretty good job. The handset itself, as I say, it's very, very basic. You've got a 3.2 megapixel camera, which is it's comparable to most other phones in the same price bracket. There's a micro USB port just here, which does pretty much everything from charging to plugging in headphones and stuff like that, which obviously means you can't listen to your headphones while you're charging the thing, but how often do you do that anyway? It's not a big deal. There's also volume buttons on the side, here and here. There's a camera button, and there's a button here which activates the dock at the bottom, which I'll come on to in a second. The big headline thing about this phone is its Facebook integration, and it's really, really good. Instead of just using Facebook as an application or on the Facebook website, Facebook is completely integrated into the entire device. Your contacts are synced with your Facebook contacts, so when somebody on your Facebook list phones you, their Facebook picture pops up and you can see who it is. You can also scroll through with the integrated Facebook app, which is right here, and look through your news feeds, your friends' status updates. You can upload photos direct to Facebook from the phone itself, and on the when you're going through the internet browser on the machine, you can also choose to send a particular page to somebody on Facebook, either put it on their wall or do whatever you like with that. On top of that, and also about Facebook, your updates on Facebook will go to the home screen, so if somebody asks to be your friend, it will pop up on the home screen exactly like it would if you just got a new SMS message on a regular phone, for example. And if you get a Facebook message, it does the same thing. So yeah, very, very, very intense Facebook app integration on this thing. Not a phone to go for if you don't have a Facebook account. It's also got great integration with Skype. You can, similarly to the Skype phone and the Skype phone S2, you can use this to get in touch with your Skype contacts and use chats and so on and so forth. There's also integration with Windows Live Messenger and various Google services, Gmail and Google Maps and so on and so forth. The internet browser itself is nothing special. I mean, it's not a touchscreen phone or anything. You're not going to get iPhone-like browsing experience, but it's decent, and it's coped well with a couple of slightly tricksy websites that I tried to access. On top of all that, there's integration with Last.fm, which is the popular music social network. You can scrobble tracks direct from your phone to Last.fm, which is quite nice if you want to use the bundled headphones, which I personally am not that keen on. There's RSS feeds, which are very, very impressive. You can put on your home screen a number of RSS feeds, so an automatically updating BBC News widget, for example, and I've set it to show the news from Tech Digest on my home screen, which is quite nice, even though I know what we're writing about. And another nice thing is that you can associate an RSS feed with a particular contact. So if you've got a friend who runs a blog, you can integrate that RSS feed with that contact. And you can also do that obviously for things like Twitter streams and stuff like that, because every Twitter stream has an RSS feed. There are a bunch of other widgets as well. There's weather, there's a Google search thing, all of which you can put on the home screen. Only 3 at a time, but that's more than I think you'd probably need necessarily. And last but not least, you can plug it into your computer via the USB port, and it'll act as a wireless dongle you can get on the internet, which is a really, really nice extra addition. If you don't want to pay for mobile broadband, then you just plug this thing in and it'll work. So how much does it cost? I said it's not as expensive as a smartphone, and it really isn't. Three are selling this thing for £15 a month with, I believe, 75 minutes and unlimited minutes to 3, and I think landlines, but I'm not positive about that one right now. Or if you'd rather pay £20 a month, then you can get the same deal but with 200 cross-network minutes. That's actually a really, really good price for the integration you're getting here, and especially because both of those packages come with unlimited internet. If you'd rather go pay-as-you-go, and 60% of the UK market do prefer to go pay-as-you-go, then the phone itself costs £80 as a one-off fee, and there are internet bundles available from Three for £5 a month, which is actually a really good deal. I'm I'm going to use this a little bit more over the next sort of week or so, and it could well replace my N95 for me. We'll have to see.